Chia, Richie Chia, Ryan Tack, and Taylor Worth. Shooting for the championship of the world on target number 2, Ukraine, Andrei Borovic, Anton Ladikov, and Taras Senyuk. And it will be 24 arrows to decide who will win the championship of the world and who will settle for silver. Mr. Yip K. Tang, FINA International Judge, will conduct the shooting. We're about to get underway. It is going to be the team from Ukraine shooting first, target number 2, as we're about to get started. This is it for the championship of the world in the team category, and Ukraine is on target 2. Points. Ukraine opens with a total score of 25 on a 7, and now here comes Australia. And a 9.
Get that feeling. Nice, strong, good shots. Go. Come on, mate. You do it.
9.
Come on, Richie. 2 seconds.
2 seconds. Commit to the shot. You can do
2 seconds. You got this, man.
Believe in yourself.
And a solid 9 for Australia to take the lead by 2 after the first 3 shots. Ukraine with a 9. Seven. And a 10. Big opportunity for Australia now to take the lead. Ukraine finishing its first 6 shots with 51 of a possible 60. 10X.
Come on, Ryan.
Nice, strong, good shots. Solid. Let's go.
10.
Nice and fast. You can do it.
2 seconds. You got this, man.
2 seconds.
Put it in there. 2 seconds. Pick your shot.
Believe in yourself.
Pick your shot. Pick your spot. 2 seconds.
Come on, you can do this. 2 seconds.
Yes.
And that is an 8. Australia taking the lead by 4. First end complete. This is the gold medal match of the 2008 Youth Archery Championships in Australia, in Antalya, pardon me. Australia versus Ukraine. And it is going to be Ukraine shooting first when we resume. 4-point lead for Oz. Great Britain, Mexico, and Germany to get to this position of trying to win the championship of the world. And it's going to be 18 more arrows to decide who will take home the medal that's gold and who will settle for silver. Scores are official and on the board as we are continuing this match. It's been excellent weather all week long. We've had an unprecedented number of world records set at this Youth Archery World Championships in Turkey. Turkey is a great place for championship events, as we've found many years in the past. This has been no exception. Here comes Ukraine, target number 2. That is an 8. Seven. And a 9. Oz looking at potential 10-point lead here if they maintain their momentum.
100%. Full confidence. Go. Good strong shots. Go. Let's go, Taylor. You can do it.
And that's an 8.
Shots. Get that feeling.
Put it in there, Ryan. You got this, man.
Strong soul. Let's go. You can do it.
8 points again.
Rich, 2 seconds, man. 2 seconds.
Energy, 2 seconds. Commit to the shot.
Got this.
You can do this. Easy.
Taking time. 2
When
seconds.
you're ready. Strong shots, Richie. Push forward. Shot.
That is a liner 9.
Good shot, Rich.
It is a 9. Oz with 80, 5-point lead unofficially. Scoreboard showing 79. That last arrow from Oz is almost certainly in. We'll find out when the judge gets a look with his magnifying glass. Ukraine with an X10. Can they turn the tide at this early stage of the match? That is just out. It's an 8. And an 8, Ukraine. And we are looking at a 101 on the board after 12 arrows for Ukraine. This is another opportunity for Australia to increase their lead, to take it to the half.
Nice strong shots. Solid. Full confidence. Let's go.
And that is an 8. Australia produced the 2000 Olympic champion. Ukraine produced the 2008 Olympic champion. Both countries with a great history in Olympic archery.
Solid shots. Good shots, good shots. Plenty of time, mate. Plenty of time. Don't worry, you can do it. Good shots, let's go.
Remember where you aim. Put it in.
And that is an 8-9 liner. Spotters are calling it an 8, possibly a 9.
2 seconds. You got this.
Commit to your shot. You can do
Just
it.
commit to it.
Strong shots, Richie.
5 seconds left on the clock. 9 points. Possibly looking at a 105 on the board for Oz after official scoring. You could be seeing adjustments on both boards after the judges have their look. But right now the board is showing a 104 for Oz and a 101 for Ukraine. We do expect probably a 105 to appear for Australia after the judges' microphone. Fairly quick call, so we can tell that that's probably going to be in. We'll find out in a moment. Look for 105 to appear on the Australian scoreboard if it is indeed in. Meanwhile, 101 is the current score on Ukraine's target, which also had a an arrow that might have been in or out. And if you see that one jump up to 102, you'll know they got the call. Oz gets a 105, you'll know they got the call. 101, so those arrows were out. And Australia and Ukraine are now separated by a total of 3 points. It is Ukraine shooting first. Only a 3-point separation means it is still anyone's World Championship gold medal. Things can change in the blink of an eye in the team round. We've seen it before. This is not over yet. That is a 10. This could be the start of the Ukrainian charge. We'll find out. And it continues with a 9. Now that first arrow has been called a 9, possibly a 10 by the spotter, but that's because they are on the right side and they can't see that it is absolutely a 10. So no question about that arrow for Ukraine. And that is on the line, probably a 10, but it's behind the first shot, so we can't tell for sure. So we expect, after official scoring, possibly as much as 130 on the board for Ukraine. That's a 9 for Oz. That's an 8. And that looked good, but it's a 7. The form was good. Might have gone off a bit early. What this means is that Oz may be behind by 2 points. The board shows a tie, but Ukraine may be up 2. That's a 10. Could be as much as 140 for Ukraine after the official call. That's an 8. Ukraine could have a 148. And that's a 9. Possible 157 for Ukraine. The board shows a 155. Oz has the possibility of a 1-point lead. That's an 8. That is a 9. And the board shows the possibility of a tie, but in reality, Ukraine will probably have at least a 1-point lead after this arrow.
Good shot.
And a solid 10. Now, as I mentioned, the board shows a tie right now between Australia and Ukraine, but Ukraine almost certainly has at least 1 point higher, and so Australia will most likely start to finish this match. 6 arrows to go. Could be you'll see as many as 2 extra points for Ukraine. Let's hear it for Australia and Ukraine as we're about to finish this up. Australia trailing by only a single point. 6 arrows in this match.
Pick your point. Aim for it. Full confidence. Let's go, Taylor.
That's a 9-8 liner.
Strong and solid, let's go.
We believe it is an 8. We will find out after the official call.
You can do this right.
That is definitely a 9.
Come on, Richard, 2 seconds. Commit to the shot, put it in there. You can do this. All you on the line. Put it down there. Now, go.
10 would be handy for the Aussies right about now.
That is an X, 10, X.
Good shot.
182 points on the board for Australia, keeping the pressure on Ukraine. And that is a 7. That is how fast things can turn around. It's only a single point difference. Oz has 3 arrows to go. Ukraine has a total of 5 shots left. That is a 7.
Final shot, we can do this.
Suddenly, Oz finding themselves with at least a 2-point advantage going to the last 3 arrows. And that's 10. Limiting the damage, Ukraine holds 3-point, or rather 2-point difference. Australia, well, it is theirs to win now. They've got 3 arrows to go. They could clinch it. And that is a 10.
Good shot, Ryan. That's all you need.
Nice shot.
9.
Good shot.
2 seconds, you can do this. Commit to it.
Richard, it's just us. We have to shoot.
Put it down there, Richie. Believe in you. 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
This guy's been shooting a lot of 10s today. 9. That's a 10. Now, if the score is correct, Ukraine still has a shot at winning this World Championship. That is a 7, and it looks like Oz has clinched the gold. Final shot coming up. Champions of the world, Australia! And Ukraine takes silver. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! And that completes competition, ladies and gentlemen. Our victory ceremony will be getting underway moments from now.